Hey YouTube, Xfile2708 here, and welcome to another combined packages and pickups video. Excuse the noise in the background, guys, if it is picking it up on the camera. So very hot in here today, guys, so I've got the old fan of Rooney on to try and cool me down a little bit while I'm doing my my pickups and packages videos. Bear with me 1 second, guys. I'm going to show you a new system that I've brought, and then I'll show you some of the games, etc., that I've brought over the last week or so as well. So back in 1 second, guys. Okay, guys, and here we are. Here's the new system. So something completely different to the norm. As you can see there, guys, it's a PC-based unit. Basically, what I wanted to do was set up an area down here in the games room dedicated to old school or retro PC gaming. Remember lots of games fondly in the past, games like Sam & Max Hit the Road, Day of the Tentacle, Willy Beamish, Secret of Monkey Island, games like that, absolutely superb classics in the day. So this guy's here, it's a fairly clean system. As you can see, I've got the side off there, so I do need to put a sound card into it. So I've got one of those on order, which hopefully early to mid next week that will come through from eBay. But for that system there, guys, it's an AMD K6 with 500 megahertz processor, so it should be ideal for the old school gaming. 48 speed CD-ROM drive, as you can see there in the middle. That may need replacing. The tray's a little bit loose, so it doesn't always come out cleanly, but again, those are nice and cheap. There's the monitor for it there, guys, so I think that's probably a 15-inch PC monitor. And then obviously underneath there, guys, the keyboard and mouse, as you can see. But that little lot there, guys, was a local pickup from eBay, and that cost me £10.50. So I was really chuffed to be able to pick that up and hopefully set up some sort of PC gaming section down here in the games room. So there we go, guys, that's my first purchase. Okay, guys, now I'll share with you the games, etc., that I've picked up over the last week or so. First of all, guys, after picking up the PC, I've gone on a little bit of a spending spree. So I have tried to behave myself, because I am meeting up with a fellow YouTuber on Monday to do some retro shopping, so I did need to save myself some pennies. But I thought, well, I'll pick up a couple of games in readiness for picking the sound card up and getting that installed. So the first one that I got, guys, used to love this game back in the day. And again, I'm going for big box versions because that's the way I like to collect my PC games. So going for big box as opposed to the CD-ROM stroke DVD cases. So this is the big box version of Microprose Grand Prix. Absolutely superb game, this one. I used to play this for hours and hours back in the day. Condition wise was really nice. Okay, next up, guys, this I actually spotted in my local charity shop. I never played it back in the day, but I did come back, have a quick look at a couple of gameplays, and it looks quite an interesting game. So some of you may be familiar with it. It's a game called Jagged Alliance. So again, it's for the PC, guys, big box version. And again, this is mint inside. I'm not going to show you all of the contents, guys, because the video will overrun with the stuff that I've got to show you. But that one there, guys, all complete, absolutely mint condition inside. With the 3.5-inch discs, etc. That cost me just £2 from my local charity shop, so that was that one. And this game seems to be, it's described as I think it's a strategy simulation game. But if you can imagine, what was the game? Can't remember the name of the game now. Commandos crossed with cannon fodder. But strategy turn-based, then that's pretty much what this game is like. So that was just £2. So a couple of nice games there added into my collection. The next one, guys, package that came through early on this week. So apologies to Shed778 who sent this through. But with my boys being off with it being half-term last week, I didn't really get much chance to do any packages and pickups videos. So I've got it here. I did open it up anyway, because I was thinking it was actually something else. So that's that one there, and I'll show you what he's sent through. He got in touch with me a couple of weeks ago to say that he got a couple of duplicate or PS2 games that he wasn't fussed about anymore, and if I'd like them for my collection then he'd send them through. One of them I'd already got, but the other one I hadn't got, and it was on my list to get because I do remember playing it on the PC back in the day. So let's share with you what he's sent through. So there's a little notet as well. Let's have a look. Right, let's have a look. Okie dokie, good stuff. Okay, so it's put, hi Marcus, here is the game I promise you. It smells kind of smoky, but that must be from the previous owner as I do not smoke. Anyway, enjoy the game, all the best, Andy. Bracket Shed 778. He's also put a little note at the bottom to say that he's looking at collecting Mega Drive, PS2 and PS1. So if I see any on my travels, be sure to let him know, which I will do, matey, no problems at all. And I see from your address at the top you're a fellow Midlander, so fair play to you, matey. And yeah, thanks very much to Shed778 for sending this game through, really very much appreciated. So he's got, as I say, he is registered on YouTube, but he hasn't started uploading videos yet, guys. But as you can see from the letter he sent me there, he is looking to start a collection, and I know from speaking to him he is actually looking to upload some videos of his own shortly. So keep an eye out for Shed778, guys, and see what sort of stuff he's going to be putting up. So this is the game that he sent me through, guys, Codemasters game, Prisoner of War. So as I say, I remember this from back in the day, playing it on the PC. I didn't get that far on it, to be honest. On the PC, it was one of those games that you needed a bit more patience, or you had to try and solve something, and I gave up very early on. But I did want to pick this up again to give it a try and see if I could get a bit further on it. So, Prisoner of War, and it's minty mint condition, really nice. So there you go, complete with disc and manual. And so that was a freebie, so I didn't want anything at all for it. So Shed778, I'll put my teeth in now. Thanks very much, matey, it's very much appreciated. And if I do come across some bits on my travels, I'll be sure to let you know. So there we go, guys, that's that one. And right, a couple of pickups from my local Blockbusters. I went in there in the week just to see if they got any more PS2 stuff in. Sod's law, they've actually put up the price of the PS2 games now. Rather than £1.95 each, I think there's something like 3 for £10 they're stickered up now. So they've obviously cottoned on to me going in and buying single games for £1.95, you know, like 10 or 15 at a time sometimes. And buggers have put the prices back up, so nothing in there that I wanted for PS2. But they did have quite a good deal in the 2 for £18 on PlayStation 3 games. So the main one that I wanted, I picked up. So there you go, guys, that's UFC Undisputed 2009. I do want the 2010 one, but it has only just been released, and you know, there's no way I'm going to pay full price for that game. So I picked up 2009 just to keep me going until 2010 drops into one of the Blockbusters deals. So that's that one there, guys. As I say, 2 for £18, so that cost me £9. And the other one, again, this one's been on my wanted list for a while, is Metal Gear Solid for PlayStation 3. So Metal Gear Solid 4. So it comes in the slipcase there. And again, 2 for £18, so that one cost me £9 as well. So can't really go wrong for that price.